Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your weekly reading for June 3rd to June 9th, 2019. Gemini, I already shuffled the cards and laid out your spread, so let's just get into your reading and see what you got happening here, Gemini. So, Gemini, your focus, you have three cards that fell out, and they are you have the moon. So with the moon here, you could be focused on your reputation. There may be a need for you to focus on your intuition. You could be recognizing something. You could be dealing with your emotions or experiencing intense emotions. Or you may be focused on your creativity, or something could be hidden, or you could be dealing with some sort of uneasiness around something with this energy, or there's some uncertainty. You also have the bouquet. With the bouquet, this is you focused on your happiness, focused on um, any surprises, or trying to invoke more surprises and gifts and opportunities for yourself. This is you focus on rejuvenating, perhaps, your circumstances. This is you focus on improving things for yourself and just having a better outlook, or doing things or activities that you feel are like a gift for you, that invoke more happiness in your world. Or perhaps you're focused on receiving a gift, or you're focused on surprising someone, or someone is focused on surprising you, or perhaps it's just you focused on giving flowers, or you are receiving flowers. Now you also have the ship, Gemini. With the ship here, you could be focused on travel. You could be focused on some sort of commerce or exchange or trade of some sort, but this feels more like travel, Gemini, for you. You could be focused on travel, okay? Transportation. You may be thinking about vacation, or you may be going somewhere that's of a distance, or maybe you've been traveling more, um, having more activities, doing things that make you happy, that require you traveling. But I feel like you've been focused on your happy for a lot of you. Or you may be focused on a need to prepare for travel. Maybe you're preparing for a vacation. What's underneath the deck is you do have the lily around these focuses for you, Gemini. And so with the lily, this is about the older generation. So this may be, I may be talking to a lot of you who are older, and you are focused on that, and you may be recognizing that, or looking at your reputation and where you are right now, in correlation to your age. Or you may be focused on um, wanting to have more fun at your age because you're older. You could be focused on having more serenity. You may be gaining more wisdom, or focused on having wisdom in a situation. You focused on having more harmony in your life, or bringing more harmony into your life or situation. You could be focused on, you know, establishing trust in yourself, or more trust in others, or trust in the universe, or trust in, how your life is working out, as because you're getting older. You may be assessing, recognizing your accomplishments, recognizing your talents. You could be either surprised by what you've achieved, or surprised by what you feel you need to still achieve. Okay? Underneath that lily, you do have the star. So with the star, this is a focus on you being inspired, having aspirations and goals, having hopes, seeing wish fulfillment perhaps, or having wishes, okay? Seeking guidance or being guided. So let's get into the energies, Gemini. The overall energy that's surrounding you and your focus is you do have the King of Pentacles with the Five of Swords. This is earth energy. The King of Pentacles is the master of his suit. This is to do with things going on in your material physical world. And you also have the Five of Swords, mental energy. It's challenging energy of the mind, but there's an ability to bring about change with fives, okay? So what I'm seeing here, the first thing that jumps out for me, for you Gemini, is some of you could be dealing with a male figure. This could be your dad, your husband, someone you're in a relationship with, or someone that's of significance, where there have been challenges in communication. There may have been arguments or misunderstandings, or you are trying to resolve any complications in communication that you have or are experiencing with someone, a male figure that's the King of Pentacles. And you're trying to manage it, stabilize it, trying to figure out what the conflicts are and see how you can either diffuse it, or this may be you focusing on having it your way and winning in the situation. But there's some cost to you here, and you're dealing with this King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles individual appears to be being carried around. You may be having difficulties with this King of Pentacles because he may need your support or help or assistance or nurturing or care. And this may be a little bit trying for you, a little bit of an issue for you at this time. And you're struggling with that. Maybe you're tired of taking care of this King of Pentacles, and that he always has needs, or something always is happening with him. Because it's like, when does this get situated? And you know, the clouds are cleared, the confusion of this is cleared. So you may have a lot of emotions about how this King of Pentacles is always in need of some sort of care or support, and you don't seem to have that reciprocated, Gemini. Now, for others of you, Gemini, what I feel is happening here is that you are focused on enjoying yourself. You are focused on your needs being met. And with this King of Pentacles and this Five of Swords here, I feel like this is you attending to your own needs, not really giving a shit what anybody else needs here. This is you managing what you need for yourself in the situation. This is you having your own self-interest, managing your own self-interest, creating what you want in your own self-interest, being successful at doing it, not really giving a shit about who might be unhappy about what you're doing. You may not give a shit about who you don't include or who may feel like they're not being included, but you're focused on doing you, Gemini. You are going out and having fun. You are seizing opportunities. You being creative. You are recognizing yourself if nobody else does. You are traveling. You making plans. And you leaving somebody behind. Or what you're doing is you're tired of waiting on someone to do things with, or you're just deciding to do more of the things you like to do on your own or with your friends. And it could be because you haven't been happy with the moon sitting under here. And you may be trying to build yourself up. You may be focused on how you look. And you may be working on that, beautifying yourself, changing your look, changing your wardrobe, changing your hair. Focus on looking good, being attractive. Focus on getting attention, because you may not have been getting attention. You're attention seeking, perhaps. Now, the reason why this is happening is you have the Ace of Cups with the Sun, water energy, and fire energy. The Sun is a major arcana, okay? And the reason why this is happening is you are, for many of you, focused on self-love. You are pouring energy into yourself. You're nurturing yourself. You are gaining more enthusiasm about life, focusing on rejuvenating yourself. You may have gone through a lot of struggles, and now you're looking to do things that bring you achievement. You may be focused on reaping rewards, doing things that give you contentment. You may be treating yourself to a lot of different things. You may be focusing on trying to develop your best self-image. But this is you focused on your happiness. For others of you, the reason why this is happening is because you want love. You want new love, or you want love to be rejuvenated in your life here. Because that has been a fuzzy area for you, Gemini, where you don't feel like you're being recognized either by who you are with, or just you're not being recognized in general in a love sense. Or you feel like that you may need to be more creative so that you can be recognized, but you are focused on definitely your own self-love, and you're focused on doing more about that, getting out more, experiencing more. You're focusing on having more of a love for life. But you definitely are also experiencing where you want love to be poured back into you. You want love rejuvenated or regenerated for you somehow, or you want a love situation to be rejuvenated. And these may be your means in the meantime, or your means to getting it. Now, what's coming towards you, Gemini, is you do have the Ten of Pentacles and the Moon. So this is earth energy and water energy. The moon is a major arcana. You could be dealing with a Pisces or have this energy in your chart. Can you see that, Gemini? Okay. So with these energies here, for what's coming towards you, Gemini, I feel like with what's coming towards you is you're focused on your family. You're focused on restoration. You're focused on building, gaining. You're focused on having fun. Look at this. You may be going on vacation, getting ready to go have fun with your family, go on a trip, go to a carnival. Um, I'm hearing Walt Disney. Are you going to Disney, Gemini? You about to go to Disney with your family, perhaps? Are you managing a trip and sorting out the details for the trip so that there's no complications or no problems with the trip or confusion? You want to make sure that everyone has fun. You're looking to replenish your energy. You're looking to replenish the family's energy for everyone to have fun, to go on vacation, to have a trip. And with the moon here, this is you focused on making sure there's no confusion, there's no hidden dangers. You're focusing on making sure that you're seeing things clearly. You want to make sure there's no mystery to anything. You want to make sure that there's no uneasiness. You're trying to follow your instincts here. You want to make sure there's no complications. You want everything to go well. Now, for others of you, what's coming towards you is that you're focused on trying to restore or have restoration, perhaps in a family situation or with your money and finances or to do with work or whatever's going on in your physical material world, where you focus on how to have restoration or how to build something back up or have some gain in a situation where you may have lacked clarity or you weren't able to see everything clearly or things were hidden to you, or where you may have had intense emotions about where you weren't happy, or with the moon here, you could have experienced some sort of betrayal here, or you may have experienced some sort of conflict in your mind and emotions. You may have felt that someone was showing self-interest and not really much interest towards you, or vice versa here. But you may be focused on how to restore that or how to gain in the situation the clarity needed or to clear this up. Or you may be dealing with some illusions about this. There may be some fears on whether or not something is going to be restored or stabilized or managed concerning perhaps this King of Pentacles' care or needs or health, and whether or not a conflict has been resolved, and whether or not there is a gift in this as an outcome for you perhaps, or that you can move on from it because it has been managed. And so how you handle what's coming towards you, Gemini, is you have the Six of Pentacles with foresight. Major Arcana. Six of Pentacles, earth energy. So this is you focusing on how to balance something, focusing on how to either balance your resources, balance a situation, balance a relationship, balance home, balance your vacation plans, balance your emotions, balance your understanding. You could be trying to balance um, things around travel. You may be trying to balance an opportunity, um, have balance with self-love, have balance with trying to initiate new love. You may be trying to, let's get it on. That's what I'm hearing. Oh, let's get it on. You trying to get it on, Gemini? You want to balance that? You want to see some reciprocity, some give and take? Well, with foresight here, this is you having the intuition in something, being able to have an awareness around something, being able to basically tap into your intuition around something and have some understanding or awareness or realize something here or have instincts about something that you may need to bring to light or that comes to light for you or that you gain clarity in or that you bring clarity to in order for something to get addressed and managed, to bring it into a conflict or to rectify it so that it can actually be a genuine opportunity, a solution for you that brings you fulfillment and contentment, that restores something for you, that is something that brings you gain and that brings you out of the dark and out of your emotions and out of your feelings. And so to look at the Six of Pentacles more closely, because you want reciprocity. Someone either needs to give more or someone is not giving enough or something's going on here where more balance is required here. And that's what you're looking at. And it's like you see this coming or this needs to happen or that in order for you to have more contentment or fulfillment, the clarity here for you is that there's more needs to be done. Whatever the struggle is here, in order for you to have that achievement, that victory or success, even if delayed, something has to be balanced here. Something has to be done to balance it, to have that success. Or some reciprocity, some give and take has to happen here. Somebody got to give, well, everybody got to give, and everybody got to receive. So what you need to do with the Six of Pentacles, the chakra card that came out, is to be helpful, Gemini. Yes, that's right. Be helpful. Not a little bit helpful, but as helpful as you can be in whatever needs to have balance in the situation so that there can be reciprocity and some decent give and take here. And this is something you already know you need to do with foresight. And I just feel like you're reluctant to have to do it because she don't look like she want to do what she already knows she need to do. And so with be helpful here, Gemini, this here is focused on your solar plexus. So there's a need for you to take action. This is about you being in your personal power, your inner strength. This is about you empowering yourself, your will and determination to, remove the obstacles and seek achievement. So this is about you, doing the things that need to be done to relieve yourself of stress. Okay? And, be mindful of your self-esteem in this. You want to focus on raising your self-esteem and not having your self-esteem lowered or being in a low self-esteem place here. Okay? But there's a need for you to be helpful towards yourself, and helpful with perhaps this King of Pentacles that you're dealing with, male or female, but it feels like a male energy. But there's a need for helpfulness here, and this helpfulness really is really about the helpfulness of everybody involved, because with Six of Pentacles, this is give and take, the reciprocity. Everybody got to show love. Everybody got to show love, okay? Everybody got to bring their talent to the table. Everybody got to bring their gift to the table. Everybody got to focus on the joy and the happiness, okay? So that everybody can move on and move forward. There needs to be an exchange here, okay? So the ship can sail. And so your outcome here, Gemini, is you do have the High Priestess and the Hermit, two major arcanas. Okay? Two major arcanas here. And with these energies is your outcome. With the High Priestess, this is you needing to focus on your wisdom and your intuition here to be receptive in a situation. This is also you needing to use your knowledge or gain more knowledge in the situation, making sure that you uncover that which is hidden, or to realize the things that are false here. Okay? But this is you needing to, if need be, seek guidance or be of guidance in the situation. And with the Hermit, this is about you needing to consider in the situation, to analyze and examine what needs to happen here. Okay, with what you're dealing with, in your feelings and your emotions, in your need to balance things, in your focus for opportunity and love, in the needs of others, in the needs of yourself, in the things that have you in your feelings or lacking clarity, or in wherever you are looking to have restoration, where you're looking to have gain, where you're looking for things to be managed and stable and successful, okay? Because you have the Midas touch, and you know you do. And, you know, there's some self-interest involved. That's okay. But I feel like you're going to have to compromise a little more than what you're doing, Gemini, even though you don't want to. Even if you feel like, you know, somebody don't deserve it, but I feel like you compromising more still benefits your self-interest, okay? And you know this. So see what you need to do in the situation. You know, you may need to withdraw from the situation, gain a little you time, and move away from distraction. Okay, and you may need to examine the situation and figure out what needs to happen here, and perhaps have more compassion. I feel like you need to have more compassion here, not just towards yourself, but towards others, Gemini. So let's take a look at what is a guidance for Gemini. Oh, one popped out. Your guidance is celebration. Okay? You have celebration. That is your guidance. Focus on celebration. Focus on being social. Focus on happiness. But see, celebration, yeah, there's one person in here. So yeah, focus on your happy. That's cool. But focus on putting the energy and effort into the things that make you happy, okay? Even if that means to diffuse the conflict, even if that means to be more helpful, even if that means to do what needs to be done in the give and take to establish reciprocity. Even if that's about self-love or renewing love or new love, but so that you have rejuvenation, happiness, success, and opportunities. But pump great energy into this, is what I'm feeling this celebration is about. Just pump really positive, great, celebratory energy into your week ahead, Gemini. Okay? And be smart about it and have compassion. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.